going to go over either same arm grabs or alternate arm grabs, meaning that you are kind of mirroring your partner or you're going straight across that way. So when we're thinking about release, a grab, or any sort of counter-attack for this type of grab, is you've got to make sure that you're either taking advantage of the weak point of the grab. So if Joe's grabbing my wrist here, so the weak point would be where the fingers and the thumbs are linking here. So we can either come out there, because it physically can't go the whole way around. Obviously if you've got huge hands, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but it's still the weak point. Obviously I can't go against where his hand is, because I can't go through it. Okay? Alternatively, we need to try and get the hand into a position where it is to the point where he can't hold on any longer, and then we pull it off. Okay? So the difference between the two, being a mirrored one or a cross arm one, is just a few different variations for each grab. So we're just going to do a simple one. Remember, we're using something that is applicable to the amount of force that your attacker is using. So if Joe is trying to drag me out of the room, obviously I need to be a little bit more forceful to try and get him off. If Joe's just had a few to drink and he's just kind of grabbing me, I don't want him to grab me, then I just need to get him off, step away, just clear the situation. If it then escalates, obviously we can do something else, but we don't want to escalate for Joe. So this is a cross arm grab. We're coming up and we are pulling the little finger towards the outside of his forearm. So we're matching his little finger there. We're literally just pushing straight across that way. So we're lifting up just to put it into an uncomfortable situation here. So it's already starting to slip off. We're just using both hands because we've got them, pushing straight off. Okay? We can do a similar thing when we go with the mirroring arm. So we're still coming up on the little finger side of Joe's hand, coming up here, pulling across that way. This one is assuming that the person's arm is not tensed, okay? Meaning that I have movement here, okay? Usually you can get a feel for it either way before you've even moved your arm around. So Joe, if you really tense your arms here, I can't move it either way. You can kind of see the muscles in Joe's arms already moving, and you can feel it in the grip as well, that, you know, I'm not going to easily be able to move it. But if Joe's just got a tight grip on my wrist, but I've still got, I've got movement here, what I can do is just come up and straight down, okay? So you're just using a little bit more swing. The first one is if you're, that's it. You've got a little bit more give there because you've got both hands, and then you can kind of rip that out, whereas the tight grip but a loose arm, you don't need as much. You can come up the opposite way as well. So we're coming up here. So by this point, it's already halfway out anyway, because it's gone the direction his wrist doesn't want to go. I can just bring it straight down. We're now going to take advantage of the weak point, okay? Weak point being where the grip comes together there. So, simple as, make a fist, grab hold, come straight down. Simple as that. You just need to force as much as you can, hold quick, that's it. No matter how hard he tries, because it's the weak point, there's nothing really to hold on to, okay? The difference would be if he tried to, I don't know why he would do this, but grab from underneath. Same thing works because we're going for the same weak point, okay? So there's a few variations to this one. The one I just showed you, come straight down, or, in fact, let's change arms. We can bring the wrist up, pull straight across that way. So similar principle to the previous one, but you're just kind of using both the weak point and an uncomfortable position so that you can't hold them any longer, okay? The second one gives you a little bit more give. Because it pulls his body across, I can then come back with a counter-attack if I need it. So we're going to do a natural grip progression from the previous ones we've just done. We're going to move into a lock slash takedown from there, okay? So we're going to start with the mirrored grab there, okay? So we're going to come on top, we're going to grab it, so we don't want them getting away. I'm going to bring it up onto here, and I'm going to grab, and then we can come down, straight down there, okay? Because I've got his wrist here, I can now bring it to a chicken wing there. So you can literally just bring your fingers on the inside, push down, or if his leg or arm is straight even, I can come up here, and then I can knock it down there, okay? Because it's in an uncomfortable position, you just need to twist, and it becomes even more uncomfortable just to hold him there if I needed to. Okay? So we could do the same thing on, or sorry, a similar thing on the coming across on the grab. So grab here. So in fact, do the other side. So we're coming on top here, and then pull across over. There. Okay. Come down the back of the elbow just to increase that lock, or just get a bit more twist in there as well.